I'll be focusing on the essays from the Financial Aid Office, but the skills you will earn in this course will help you to know how to write for different types of scholarships and applications. For the Financial Aid Office applications, you need 3 different essays. But before we dive into each essay, I want to share some tips that will help you to better understand a few crucial points that will help you with the whole process. 1. Learn about your audience. This is a key element that often students don't pay attention to. If you want to persuade, you need to know who you're talking to frame your message. Who are the people that make the decisions? What are their values? What do they think about education? At BYU, we can assume that people are most likely to be members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. They most likely value hard work, dedication, faith, and service to others. They might also feel compassion towards people who have difficult beginnings but are striving to change their outcomes. They certainly believe in education. Think about BYU and how it was founded. These universities made those sacrifices from the early founders who strived to keep this university running, and the members of the church who donate money through tithing and through other donations. 2. Tell them the truth. You will want to write things that are true to you. You can make it look good in words, accentuate a few things, not mention other things, but be true to who you are. You will feel better about being honest, and the Holy Ghost will be able to guide them to your application. You need all the help possible, and God can't be tricked. 3. Be vulnerable. Being vulnerable helps them to learn about the true you and to have empathy as well. How will they know that you are deserving of that scholarship if you don't tell them who you are? Tell them about your accomplishments, awards, and your amazing GPA. We LDS people tend to be modest and feel shy from telling people about our achievements. Don't be shy. In contrast, if going to school isn't something that didn't come easy to you, tell them about your story. Are you a first-generation student? Did you have to work to help your parents? Situations like this often count a lot and it can justify if you don't have the most amazing GPA. Studying and working at the same time can be very challenging, and they understand it. 4. Learn about persuasion. Aristotle, also known as the father of rhetoric, he said that if we want to persuade someone, we need to use these 3 appeals. Ethos. Ethos is the Greek word for character. Including your essay stories about who you are. Why should they give you this money? How will your major serve others? Pathos. Pathos is the Greek word for emotion. When writing essays, think about how your words can touch their hearts. Make them feel something. They might forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Remember that they will be going through a lot of applications, and they might not remember specific things about your application, but they might remember how they felt about it. Also, as members of the church, we often ask for divine help to decide important things. I bet that these people say prayers asking for help to feel who are the right people to give the scholarships. Help them to feel something, that you are the right one. Logos. Logos is the Greek word for word, but it's also for logic. Which things have you done to serve society? Tell them about your amazing GPA and ACT scores. Tell them how you have worked so hard to have this educational opportunity. That's when your hard work and good deeds will make it logical that you are the right person. Write out the essays and revise. Make it sound appealing to read. Don't get them bored and wanting to discard your application quickly. Remember that they will receive thousands of applications and you need to stand out in the crowd of applicants. Read it out loud. It makes all the difference to pick up things that you wouldn't notice otherwise. Ask for someone else to read it. It can also be good for a fresh set of eyes to add their input. I understand that some parts might be too personal, so don't feel the need to share those parts. Check the grammar on the BYU Writing Center or use a tool such as Grammarly. I use them both all the time and I totally recommend it. Send it sooner than later. Create a good impression by not sending it last minute.